gaining distance from the opponent, is the feeling of gaining distance from the self, is the feeling of separation from any identification with the thoughts or experiences that you are having, any identification with the individual framework, right? And so that was a really interesting idea, because basically I no longer had to think of God as like a concept or anything. I could literally just think of it as like clearing the wrist, clearing the wrist, clearing the wrist, clearing the arms. Like, I literally just think of it as the physical motion of clearing, and that I understand directly as
to me, that's one of those things that Sub 1 gives that could easily go away with time.
Yeah, it could.
Because like usually Sub 1 gives you like, I don't know, it just gives you the animation, it gives you the living thing, it gives you the living framework, and then from there you think about it and it becomes a concept, it becomes a model, and then it
religious
fades
rot.
away. Yeah.
What I talked to Josh about. Yeah, we need to make a video on religious rot, but yeah, it is not cool. But the good thing with this one is that because it's so combat sports related, it's like I will always be able to understand the meaning, at least, of that concept, where it's like you clear, and the clearing is the separation from the self. And actually, what's really cool about this one is it's tied to the framework I'm talking about, which is the hand framework, which I need to go into depth, because you know I've been talking about the hand for 3 months now. This is the longest I've ever talked about framework for. You know that, right?
Yeah, but it's funny. It's clearing the wrist when it's the hand.
The hand. I never even thought of that. That's very funny. Oh, that's clever. Sub 1, he's good as little jokes, isn't he? But so another thing I thought of. There were several. Oh man, can't remember now. That's green for days. Yeah, that was another one. First of all, dude, the rocks off the pier, the way that the waves made it look like it was like, it moved so quickly. It moved quicker than any animal could. It was like a giant alien fungus that was just consuming like water.
that was so cool.
That was one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my time, and it was so clear. You could sit there and you could stare for an hour and never went away.
Yeah, and it just looked like an actual Sub 1 visual that real life was doing for us.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
But yeah. So another thing,
that one was like a freebie it gave us.
yeah, for real. But so